Hello, my friend. Welcome to this new chapter. So, in this chapter, we're going to talk about how we can make a dam and a channel bypass, and also how we can construct some houses or some building. So, we're going to do more terrain modification, and we're going to see the impact of a dam in the flooding and on the terrain, and also the impact of the channel, the bypass we're going to create, and some building like some houses. I'm going to see how the water is going to go around the building or the houses. Okay, guys, this is what we're going to do in our next chapter. So stay with me because it's very interesting. So you guys remember, this is what we get last time. We create like we have a kind of channel here, and we open here and here, and also we can see like our water going to go inside. So I put it again so you can see it. This is what we did in the previous chapter, so you guys should remember. And you see our water going in the channel here, and after going to exit here. Here we can see some water here going outside here. Okay. So I will put some particle tracing so we can better see it. First, let's finish the simulation first. You can see how it's the simulation evolved. So this one, it's remember it was during very high flooding. I put a very high value so we can do some tests and we can evaluate the result. So usually the value I put are very high, like if you have a big tsunami or I don't know, a big wave coming, or like a big hurricane, like a hurricane RV, this kind of stuff. So this is a very high value I put, and so we can better see. So, and I'm going to put some particle tracing so you guys can see how the water evolved here. So yeah, you can see for particle tracing, you came here and you click here, you put it on particle tracing, and you can change here if you guys want, like the size and the speed, density, so it can be interactive, and we can better see it here. The water density, we reduce a little bit here. Yeah, so I put this here, and the density here, and yeah, so we can see it here how it's evolved with particle tracing. It's very, very interesting things to do, and we can see you guys can play with it. You just go here and you click here, and the velocity map, and you can see it. Okay, I'm going to close this one. So now what we're going to do, we're going to build a dam somewhere here. So we're going to see what's going to happen if we build a dam here, and also we're going to put we put a dam here first, okay, and we're going to see what's going to happen. So to build the dam, it's very easy to build a dam. So first, you guys came here. First, we have to create a clone terrain. Okay? So you came here and you have to put clone terrain new, for example. So we are not mixing with the overvalue here. So we have our clone terrain here. We clone it because we don't want to work on the original data. Because if we make, for example, any mistake, we can come back anytime to change. Okay, so I click this one. I have to deselect the previous one. So we show you working on this one. So the first thing I have to do to come here and generate new raster. No, this one, add new modification layer. So you come here and we can come to line and high ground. Okay, so high ground, it's I have to pull dam new one. Okay, So I'm going to build a dam. Let me see first for the result where the water, we can see the water, so it will be easy to put a dam. Okay, so the what's coming here. So we can put a dam somewhere, I think here. So to put a dam, we can to come here, and you have to trace where we want to put the dam. Okay, so it's going to open this profile. So this is the high value, the extreme value. So we can see it here. This is our channel here, and this is the dam here. So we can do a little bit, we can do some modification. Here we have to put, for example, we can put, let's say we put 80. And here also we put 80, and here same thing here. If we put 80, what's going to happen? It happen here. Now, because I want to see the dam here, so I have to put go to the extent here. I can put here, I put 200, and here I can put also, let's see, I put 1,000. Okay, here maybe I can put something a little bit high. Let's say I put 700, so we can see. Okay, so I put okay, and yeah, that's it. So we can see the dam here. Let's remove the water. Okay, so you guys can see our dam here. We did our first dam, we put it here. So now I'm going to, yeah, this is how we do the dam. So after we came here, we can put stop editing. Do you want to save? We can put yes, I want to save. Okay, you guys can see we created dam here. Okay, it's easy to see it. We see the dam here. So it depends, we can do more, we can do less, we can do some modification. If you guys want, we can extend. So it's very easy to do it. So you guys, I have to explain again where you have to come here. You see on your terrain, you click here, and you go add new modification layer, line, and high ground, and it's going to put the value you put the dam where you want to do. Okay, so the second thing I want to do, I want to create, let's say I put a dam here, I want to create a kind of a channel coming from here. So same thing, easy to do. You can, you guys can come here, go to the terrain modification, and you go to, I'm going to create a bypass, generate, add new modification layer, line, and we have to go to channel now. I put channel, I just leave it like this, and we want to put a channel coming from here to here. So if we have a dam, we want to want the water coming here. We don't want water. So after, we just have to choose where we want to put it. So for example, we want to do it here. So you just have to put it here. And yeah, that's it. So this is our channel we put. So now, this is the elevation. Okay, we want a lower terrain. And also we can choose like replace terrain value. So it's going to just to replace the terrain value. Or we want to, it's up to you guys. We can just put replace terrain value here if we want. And here we have to change, if we want to change the width and the extent. For example, if you guys can see, if I put 200, you see it's increased a little bit. Here I can put also, let's say I put a 500. You see how it's increased. So we can increase, we can change. It depends what you guys want to do. It depends on the project you are working. If you put some large value, it's going to put something bigger here. If we put something, for example, let me don't put too big, like 500 or 600. Yeah, you see it changed it here, and here it depends. We can take you can take the value of the terrain, replace directly. This is the elevation. What kind of elevation we want it here. So usually we can keep the same elevation as the terrain here, or it depends. We see the terrain elevation here. So, or we can put it lower. For example, if this is 43, I can put lower if I put 30, for example. You can see it's going a little bit down. Here I can put 20, for example. You see it's going a little bit down. Yeah, this is very easy to do. I put it, you can put OK to close. And here also, if I want, I can put a small one here. You can put another one coming here. Same. Just you guys can play with it to see what's going on. Okay, you see. If you want, I can put another bigger one here too. So the water can. Okay, you see, the water can be directed here. So same thing. You guys want to change the. You guys want to change the coordinate. You're free to change it. Put OK. See, so the what we can see what's going on. Now, I want to add some. I have to close this one first. Stop editing. Do you want to save? Edit? Yes, I want to save. So we keep it. So now what we want to do is we want to add some house here. Let's say someone is building something and he got a house here. So to put a house, easy, same thing. You came here, terrain modification. You go to add new modification layer, and you can use a rectangle directly, or you can use a polygon, multiple point. It's up to you guys. You guys are free to do what you want to do. Let me put modification. Let me put, for example, yeah, house. Okay, so it's going now to give us what we want to do. Let's say we want to put a house here. Let's put this one here. We put a house here. And you put a polygon there, put house 1. And now it asks us what is the elevation of the house we want. If we want something, you put a 50 feet of a building, and you put OK. Or you can just put apply. You put OK. You can build a second house too, or a second thing. I don't know what you guys want to do. In the second thing, it's very straightforward. There's nothing complicated, and we can build a second house. Same thing. I will just leave it here, polygon 2 or H2. We can put the third one if we want to. It's not complicated at all. Now this one we can change, or I will put like a very high value 100 for the feet, so it won't get flooded. You can change the elevation here, so if we have a lot of water, if you can see the water, it won't get flooded. So you put OK. Okay, and after we're done, put stop editing. Do you want to modify? You see yes. So this is what we got so far. We got in our terrain modification, we get our dam here. So when the flow coming here, you want to go out, exit because of the dam. It will be diverted somewhere. We get some house here. We're going to see if this house is going to be flooded or not. And we put a bypass here, so some water can come inside here. Some bypass here too. There's a big bypass here, and yeah, this is what we have for today. And I'm going to do the simulation, and I'm going to explain you the result. We're going to observe, to check the result in the next chapter. Thank you guys. See you next time.